Live from the westernunion.com VIP lounge.
How amazing was that performance? Like, seriously.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking everybody. Like, I don't think
Thank you.
understand. I cannot wait to see you perform that on like a festival stage or something crazy because you're so passionate. Like I could hear it in your voice.
Appreciate that. I mean, I get to make music for a living, and that's kind of
amazing.
That's kind of awesome to me, you know.
Yeah. How has it been, kind of going from the acting to music?
That's an interesting question. It's funny because I feel like, you know, I've
take your sip of water first.
Because I can talk. Hold on.
I was like, I think you're a little parched. You may need that. I get it.
I've had this same conversation with my team and with a bunch of different friends as well. And so,
right.
You know, it never really felt like a jump. Like, I've been really fortunate, I guess, in my career, really in the last like 8 years to, I feel like I've been fortunate enough to kind of cultivate a world where I could pursue TV and film and music all simultaneously.
Do both.
And, you know, there kind of came a point where I was like, okay, well, I really kind of need to figure out, like, I want greatness. That's really what I want. Like, I want big blockbuster films, and I want,
as you should.
Like those, you know, I want to be Miles Morales. Are we any Marvel fans in here? Like, I want to be like the other Spider-Man. You know what I'm talking about? Miles. Okay, cool. Like, that's what that's what I'm really like shooting for. And to be able to do
Live
that,
is kind of a big deal, though. I'm just gonna say that. Like, that is huge.
Thank you so much.
That's such a big deal. I was like really happy to see you on that. And I think I was just happy that they did Grease Live in general.
Yeah.
Because that was a movie I watched growing up, you know.
Right,
so for that I was like, wow. And it's cool to see like all these young actors and newcomers to the scene. And I mean, how fun was that?
Oh my God. Well, I got to work with one of my childhood crushes. It was Vanessa Hudgens. I was like, our first day, and I'll answer your other question in a second, but like our first day was this publicity shoot that happened, and I was in a makeup chair, and this is our first time all meeting each other. So I met Julianne this day, met, you know, Carlos and Aaron and everything, you know, and I was sitting in a makeup chair, and Vanessa came in and she kissed my cheek and said, "Hi, I'm Vanessa." And I was like, "Hey, I'm Jordan." She goes, "Yeah." So, and then she starts talking about her dog, and I'm like, "Oh, we're like besties already." It was awesome. And then so it was incredible. I mean, every corner of that, and then also being able to kind of to be able to incorporate music in the show as well was awesome. Yeah, because I got to sing those Magic Changes, and that was a blast. And you know, it's a song that, thank you, you're sweet. It was a song that you know, there was a moment in the original Broadway production where that song happened, and it was, you know, a smaller moment, and then it didn't even happen in the movie. You barely hear Sean and us singing in the background, and so being able to do that, you know, in our version of Grease was a lot of fun. But, you know, to really, I guess, to kind of that jump into music, I guess it really happened like 5 or 6 years ago, but you know, kind of fully focusing on music and putting the album out and promoting the single and traveling and meeting all of you guys and singing for you guys, like that transition really happened, I guess, in the last like 6 months, and it's been unreal. It's exciting kind of seeing the country and meeting all of your pretty faces, and it's been a ton of fun.
That's awesome. Are you working on an album right now?
It's done.
It's done.
It's done. Yes.
Do we have a date? What's it called?
We don't have a date. We do have a title that I'm not allowed to say yet. But I know. Don't stop.
No, I'm just playing.
Thank you. No. Oh, really? Like.
Oh, you gonna do me?
Oh,
like
you gonna
that?
do it like that? You gonna do it like that? Cause all right. No, I wish I could tell you. We're looking at fall. Is the plan. So
any fun features on it? I know you probably can't say that either.
But good.
I'm sure, like, is there someone on that album that you really wanted to work with? That's all I'm gonna ask. You don't gotta tell me a name. I just want to know if there was somebody that you really
like I've been able to you know, collaborate with some really talented people.
Nice. I love hearing. I love like collaborations. That's something that I love, especially when it's like someone that you've looked up to for a really long time, or whether they be an artist, a producer, a writer, a musician, whatever the case might be. I think that's just so much fun because it's like you're living out your dream.
Yeah, well, I mean, where the subjectivity of music is concerned, like it's so special, and each song is so unique and so different. I think I'm a collaborative person in general. Like that's how I like my business. That's how I like my friendships. That's how I like my relationships. Like it's supposed to be a mutual thing.
Totally.
Like, we have a similar common goal. Like let's do it together. Let's win. Let's like make it the best it can possibly be. And putting the first album together, I've got some incredibly talented friends that I've been able to kind of like talk to about these like random, I guess milestones in my career and in my life. Like,
I don't think they're random.
Well, no, I'm saying like I did like this Radio Row thing, which I'm sure you've done for the Grammys, and totally. Tori Kelly was there, and she's a friend of mine, and I was like texting her, being like, "This is insane. This is mad. Like, what is?" She's like, "Just breathe and like give everybody your time, and like don't let anybody
cool
rush
that
you."
She like gave you that feedback though, or that type of advice, like help me out for this just a moment, please.
I think that's kind of this generation of artists, though. Like I feel like
all friends.
Everybody. It's just the community's really passionate, and we all kind of just love each other and want to make music and share that with each other. And I think being a part of that is, I'm grateful that it's taking this amount of time for me to kind of fully shift into just focusing on my music, because it's a really cool time to make it.
No, yeah, totally. I mean, I know you're focusing on the music right now, but is there anything fun in the acting world coming up for you at all?
She's at Team H3. No, because they're like all High School Musical now. It's weird. Like High School Musical 4 is coming, and that's happening. It's a thing that's like coming into existence now, which is a lot of funny conversations with Vanessa about that. But
I bet.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I've got. I did an episode of Bones just after Grease, and Liv and Maddie was obviously like the Disney Channel thing, which is actually this Sunday is kind of a special moment for the character, because some drama happens, and Holden may or may not. It's hard to say, but for all the Liv and Maddie fans that are watching, but yeah, no, it's pretty much just just filming my first music video for my first single, and we're about to put that out, and I'm kind of traveling all over the country, and then going to Europe in June and performing over there, and kind of doing the same thing and meeting people, and that's my life now. Nice. And I love it. I'm excited.
Let me ask you this, and you don't have to answer it, but I'm curious. Sure. Is Jordan Fisher single?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
yes, I am. Yeah.
I was kind of confused by your Instagram. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people probably were.
Hey, it's okay to have a little friend.
It was. Not to like delve into anything. It's just timing's kind of a big thing.
And your career is important right now. You have work to do. It's not. You don't want to get sidetracked. I totally.
I'm not like looking for anything, but I'm also not opposed if something happens.
There it is. I like it. I like it. Way to make it awkward there. Anyways.
No worries.
Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Appreciate it.
Really anxious for the album and just to hear more from you, because that All About Us record, I got chills.
Thank you.
And that's like that's hard for me, just because I feel like right now music is getting to a point where it's about talent again. You know what I mean? Because at one point it wasn't like that. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, there's the formula and how pop works, and I think that really like anything in life in general, business, and again, friendships, relationships and stuff, there's like an ebb and flow that's constant, and music's constantly evolving, and some would say, regressing, and some would say, advancing, and it's really hard to say. That's the thing about music.
Everybody
it's
has
so
an opinion
subjective
about it.
Yeah, like you can hear a song, you're gonna hear like a Kehlani song that you're not a huge fan of, but she's going to think you're crazy for that. Look at the beef I just started just now, because they're like, oh, you don't like that Kehlani song?
Instigating.
But that's just kind of the thing. Like, so I mean, really, as an artist, and I think what the new mentality is where art's concerned, because if you have an Xbox, you can make an album now. Like that's just kind of that.
Yeah.
What I'm setting out to do as an artist is to create the music that I love and put it out and hope that a few people like it. And if it's more than a few, then that's awesome. But I'm at least, like, at the end of the day, I can put my head down and go to sleep knowing that I did what I wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It looks like you love what you do, and that's amazing.
I'm blessed.
I just can't wait. I can't wait for you.
You're sweet.
Thank you guys so much. Make some noise for Jordan Fisher. Oh my gosh. And I know your social media is Jordan_Fisher, right?
Jordan, yeah, everything. Twitter, Insta, Snapchat.
Y'all already following
Jordan
and all that, right?
Fisher.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Man, if you follow my Snapchat, like I'm like half sorry, but I'm also half not.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for having me.
No,
I
thanks
appreciate it.
again. It's Gabby Diaz in the WesternUnion.com VIP lounge.